Welcome, Pisces, to your financial reading for the month of February 2019. Now, I didn't do this for all the other signs. I'm just doing a little extra for you guys. I pulled an extra card for you out of my new deck from the Psychic Tarot of the Heart, or For the Heart deck, because I wanted to give you a little bit more hope in your situation. I feel like, Pisces, some of you have been struggling a lot with work relations. Not all of you, but a lot of you. So let me get into it. So I'm using the Rider-Waite deck with the Lenormand deck, which is like playing cards that they have pictures on them. Then, like I said, I got an advice card for you guys at the end. I just added that little extra for you. Plus your birthdays. Some of your birthdays are in February and March. So here's a little happy birthday extra for you. So what I'm seeing, and I mean, I'm not saying this is a negative reading, but after looking at everything in the cards, I'm just feeling like you're almost sabotaging yourselves. And I'm feeling more for people who are looking for jobs. You might have a job currently, but I feel like you're looking for more or want extra work or something like that. With the Nine of Wands and the Fish, you are wanting to throw in the towel. I feel like this person's waiting. If you notice, he looks injured in his head there. He's got bandages. He's waiting for something else to come in. He's worked really hard, but he feels like nothing's coming through that he really wants. And the fish are supposed to be like opportunities and, wealth. And I feel like you're definitely having issues with getting work that you want to do. And with the fish, it's like you're seeking work that gives you freedom, like a traveling type of job where you get to move around, because fishes don't like to stay put, let me tell you. Obviously, you guys know. I know Pisces really well because my mother is a Pisces. Shout out to my mama. Birthday in March. I have a lot of Pisces friends, so I know that you all are different in your own way, obviously, but you all are really bad at staying put in one place. You like to change a lot. You can't stay in one place too long. You like changing directions. And in this card, you see a little boat back there, and you see the fishes. They like to go in different directions. So you definitely are seeking a job where it allows you to move around. Even if it's not physically, just, maybe you want a driving job or something that allows you to. Some of you might even want a job that lets you travel a lot to different countries, like maybe a stewardess or something like that. But a lot of you are just waiting for something that you're really wanting. But I definitely feel a driving job or something to do with flying, or maybe being working on a cruise ship or something of that sort. But you definitely don't want to be in a job where it doesn't get you anywhere. And I also could see some of you doing at-home kind of work, maybe possibly doing remote home jobs that allow you to reach out to other like places versus just your own town. But I also feel like with the Nine of Swords with the Mountain, you're causing your own blockage in your mind. You're telling yourself you can't do it, you're not good enough. You're blocking yourself from moving forward. You see that mountain? You need to get on top of that mountain and stop backtracking. Stop telling yourself you can't do it. Stop allowing yourself to think that you're not going to get anything, because that's not the truth. Me personally, I know when I'm negative, I see negative results. So when you get more positive and you realize that you can do it, yeah, it sucks. But here's my other thing. With the Three of Wands and the clouds coming up, that's telling me you need to look outside of where you normally look. I think I said that in the last reading. You're definitely not feeling stable in the work that you're doing, or not stable in general financially. And you're definitely possibly having a choice to pick from jobs that might be offered to you and you're like, I don't know how I feel about these. I'm uncertain if I'm going to be happy in these jobs. And maybe you're forced to like travel for a job and you really aren't sure you really want to do it. So that's an uncertainty. And it could be also that the area that you're in, you might be searching like high and low for jobs in your area or surrounding neighborhoods, but you might have to go further because there's probably not high demands for what you're looking for. So in a way, you might have to move possibly to another state or another town or something that has more businesses or more places that you can get a job. Because if you're living in a small town, guess what? You're going to have a hard time finding a job. And let me tell you, remote jobs or online jobs are not easy to come by either. So that's from my personal experience trying to look for one. My company that I work with, they're now just starting to talk about letting us work from home, but not until 2 to 3 years from now. I'm like, ugh, this should have been done like a long time ago. But I'm sticking with it because I want to eventually work from home. So until I get that opportunity, I got to stay where I am, unfortunately. You know what I mean? But either way, wherever you're living, I feel like some of you are in smaller towns or towns that aren't very popular with businesses. And that's one reason why you're not getting jobs you're looking for. And if you're not willing to do certain things, it's going to be limiting you. So that's another problem. So you need to really sit down and think, what are you possibly able to do? Now I get it. Some of you might have injuries or that, that's another thing that came to my mind with the waiting because he's bandaged up. That made me think. Some of you might have possible, like, I'm not trying to be mean saying this, but handicap. You might have, like, issues with your hands or legs or something where you can't work physically. But you could do some physical work, just not tons. And that's also limiting you from moving forward. That could be why but you could be telling yourself, oh, I'm just a loser, or, I'm not going to be able to do anything. But I feel like you will have opportunities. You just may not like them because of the clouds here. It's uncertain where you're going to be. And it also could be that you have to travel. And now where the hell are you going to find work? That's another uncertainty right there. So my suggestion is you might need to move somewhere where it's more, I know some people probably don't like the downtown area, or I wouldn't say move downtown, but move to a town where it has more shit going on. Because if you're going to live in the boonies, you're not going to find any fucking jobs out there, okay? They're hard to come by. When you do have a job, you might lose it. So it's really not a good idea to live in the wilderness unless you're a millionaire and you have people that can help you, because it's just not a smart idea to live far away from things. And that's one thing that could be hindering you from getting a job. Two, if you have a good opportunity to make good money and someone, offers you a job and it's in a whole nother, like, state or something, I would consider it. I know trying to find a place to live and all that might be difficult, but if you're willing to travel for work and a decent job that's full-time, benefits, good money, do it. Because I think you need to push yourself a little more mentally. Don't allow yourself to be caged in. Just think of other things to do. I know it's hard, but this came up. I know this comes up in your reading all the time with the financial. The last few times I've done it is definitely blocking yourself. So what I did was I pulled another card and I asked, what is the advice to give you guys to help you push forward in the work-related situation? And this reading really came up for people who are looking for work or have, like, part-time jobs looking for something better. That's what I'm getting off of this. It says coming together. This is the Two of Cups. So this is a water sign card, funny enough. And then you have your little fishies here, and I know you want freedom. I definitely feel like a lot of you want a job where you get to travel. where you're not stuck in one place. But definitely the Two of Cups is saying come together. So you may need to partner up with people or work with someone to get a job or have a partnership in a job. I also feel like with the Two of Cups, it's a nurturing type of bond with something. So you might want to go back to a job that made you happy and also it allowed you to care for things. You might have been caring for animals and that made you happy, or caring for people and that made you happy. Doing something that's nurturing is possibly your type of job. But I do feel like you have to work with others in a partnership that is successful. I think you need to also, that's telling me that you need to get yourself out there and maybe network with people to get yourself noticed and put your resume out there. There's the websites, I don't know, all the popular, there's like so many of them, job sites where you upload your resume and you can easily apply for jobs and, create a cover letter, that kind of thing. Make sure you're up to date on everything and putting them out there, because someone may come and find you and say, hey, you're perfect for this job. Are you willing to travel? And, this could all happen for you. Just, find another solution, because I feel like where you're staying is not working for you. You need to get outside the box. Swim in another direction. That's my advice for you guys. I hope you... well, I don't know if it was a positive reading to you or not, but I feel there's still hope there. Don't give up. Don't let yourself go down, okay? Don't do that. Pisces are born to conquer. Don't let anything keep you down, okay? There's always someone there to help you, okay? Don't think you're alone. I hope you have a great rest of the February. Happy birthday. I pray that you all get the positions you want or the kind of job you're looking for. I wish you all success. Have a good one. Bye.